you want things to change. It's a tough situation. You're like, God, please, like, get me out of this, like, fix it. And he has the ability to do it. But did you ever think about the fact that that's your blessing, is him not changing it for right now? Like, there's no dollar amount that'll truly satisfy you if you don't fix the inside of you. Money does not change my situation. God is what's gonna change my situation. Your mind is so powerful. And if we could just break the cycle of letting our mind control, your mind should have control of your body. Don't let your body or urges have control over your mind. Working at your vision, in full transparency, these videos that I'm saying when I'm like, hey, trust the process, when I'm like, hey, lock in, although I'm talking from a perspective of like lock in and trust the process, in full honesty, I'm talking. Six months since the last fast, 6 months. So the last fast I did was in January. I'll drop the video, we can link that in there. That's when I had initially had the urge to take a break. I was already doing the detox. I was already doing the Daniel Fast modified alkaline diet. I was doing all that, and that's when I gave the story about how I had this urge to close my computer and turn it off, and yeah, pretty much turn the computer off and stop working in the midst of a layoff and trying to build a business and brand and dealing with meetings and sales and things like that. So it was very not great time to turn the computer off, but that's what God led me to do. So fast forward 6 months later, things have been going, but I'm in a place where I feel like another fast is due. So it's funny that we're right on the 6 month mark. That's what I was just calculating, like, wow. And this one's a little different. This one is, I'm in the midst of it. So I'm not dropping this right now, FYI, because I don't believe in just creating videos just to get content out, which we'll get deeper into. But I'm big on, am I honoring you, God? Is this community, is this platform, am I using my voice to be a discipleship of something bigger and greater than me, right? And so I decided to do a fast this time, but this one's a little different than how I've ever done it. I turned down my plate, so no food. I've never went 24 or 48 hours without food. So this is day one of it, and it has its roller coasters, it has its ups and downs, but the main thing is, as I said previously, is to not focus on the fact that you can't eat, but to really take the time to have that connection and kinship and relation and revelation and, worship with God specifically, having that quietness and really sustaining from social media, sustaining from scrolling, sustaining from, all that type of things, but replacing it with things that are feeding my spirit. So although I'm not eating physically, I'm still eating spiritually. So I'm still eating God's word. I'm still, praying, journaling, a lot of podcasts. I'm reading this book, The Creative Powers. By the way, I gotta pull that out. This thing, I haven't gotten far in it, but boy, this thing is deep. It's deep. Here we go. God's Creative Power Gift Collection. Shout out to Madhu. She gifted this to me, and dang, I get chills. She gifted this to me. She says, to my son and daughters, to me and my wife, on February 20th, 2022. Our words have power. 2022. In full honesty, I'm just now opening it. 3 years ago, I was gifted this, and I wasn't at a time. I wasn't ready to open it, and I did, and I'm opening it now, and it is literally, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing, we'll go deeper into it, but the fast right now is just not focusing on the food, not focusing on not being weak. I'm not even told anyone I'm doing it. It's not about, hey, I'm fasting, this is what I'm doing. I'm at a place where I have to make some big decisions, and I need to not rely on my own understanding. What is the verse that we all say before all basketball games? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? but it's not about me. Like I am at a place where God really wants to, and I don't want to say this the wrong way, so don't come for me, but like, I really feel like God's whole point is to make us stewards, make us more like Christ, make us more Christ-like, right? And in that process, he's breaking you down. Specifically, let's give on. He's breaking me down, right? I'm at a place where I'm like, I'm exhausting all options. I'm giving up everything. I'm completely reliant on God at this point in my life, right? I don't have the ability to I have the grind mentality, the figure it out mentality, and I have ways and means of doing it. Let me be clear. It's not that I'm just lost and I'm like, I can't figure, like financially, for example, right? When you're going to a business and you're self-employed, right? The amount of reliance that you have to have on God is like another level. You have to really have faith. You have to really have faith. And I don't quote verses specifically, but the verse of like, when God's like, the birds that are out there in the world, they don't want for nothing. They don't work or anything like that, but yet I feed them, I take care of them. But I'm of greater importance of a bird. Do I not think that he would also feed and take care of me too? And so it's like verses like that is like the complete reliance of God is like a different level because I'm so used to figuring things out myself. Me and my wife, we used to always have that. Like she would come, she'd have a long day and she'd just be like, hey, she would vent about her day. And I'm so like problem solving that I'm like, okay, so do X, Y, Z. I'm always trying to fix it. And I've came to a place now where I'm like, hey babe, do you need a listening ear or do you need advice? And sometimes I just need you to listen. And so I'm at a place where I'm like, I'm not trying to fix everything in my own life where things might be struggling. I might be trying to fix things and I'm just like, hey, let me fix it. But instead saying, although I have the means and the ability and I know ways to fix this, fasting, stopping, and literally saying, hey God, I am literally relying on you on next steps on this decision because I don't want to make the wrong turn. I don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to do something that doesn't glorify, honor you. And in any aspect of my life, and we can say, let's say content specifically, like when I'm creating content specifically on my YouTube channel, my Working at Your Vision page, it's like, is this content genuinely honoring you? Like, am I making content to genuinely honor you, God? Is it like uplifting who you are? Or is my motives, are my motives sincere? Are my motives, are you creating because I catch myself, let's full vulnerability. Like I catch myself checking to see how many views did this one get? Oh, just a little bit. Oh, how many subscribers did I get this day, right? And I'm focusing on that and I'm missing the authenticity of the point of it. The point is when I get that comment, one or two here, and somebody says, God bless you, thank you, I needed this, thank you for sharing that. That's the part of like, or if they're one step closer to their own journey or relationship with God or getting closer to him is more of value than a large amount of views. Like, okay, you get it, you don't, but that's not the point. That's not why we're doing this. That's not why I'm creating this community. I'm literally working at your vision in full transparency. These videos that I'm saying when I'm like, hey, trust the process, when I'm like, hey, lock in, although I'm talking from a perspective of like lock in and trust the process, in full honesty, I'm talking to myself. I'm going through things just as you are, and I am literally pushing myself through things. I'm trusting the process. I'm trying to have faith for things that I cannot see on the other side, right? And when I'm going through these things, but I'm creating these videos and I'll look back on it because I'll have days too where I have days where I'm like, yeah, I'm good, but I have days where I'm not necessarily have the best amount of faith on certain days. And I'll watch my own videos and I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, lock in, Davon. Yeah, that's right. Trust the process. Like I'm literally talking to myself too. So it's like that. And so I say that to say that like I'm creating this content, but am I creating it from a space of genuinely helping and wanting? And that's the motive. And that's what I have to remind myself. That's why I'm taking this slight break just for this week or whatever, and just like fasting and slowing down and really saying sincerely, am I trusting the process? Am I creating content from a space that honors God and not my own will, what I might want, different dreams or platforms I'm trying to build specifically for me, but like really coming from a place of like doing this for his will. So that was something that I had to definitely take a deep dive in, and I'm wrenching it out. To this book, man, what this taught me was, and the little bit that I've read, I'll do a deeper analysis when I go further through, is the power of our words. The power of our words. We talk from a place of lack. I started my prayer off, and I noticed it in the middle of when I started praying, I listed out every reason why I did this fast. I need this fix. I have this coming up. I have this. I have this. I have this. I need you to make a way for it, right? I literally speak from a place of lack. I speak from a place of, I'm speaking my situation. And what it's teaching me is, don't speak so much about, if you're in a bad relationship, right? Where my understanding of it is, don't pray as like, God, my significant other is doing XYZ, please fix it. Or God, I'm going through this. God, please find me a man. Please find me a woman. Dear God, you're speaking from a place of your current situation. And where I shifted was, it clicked. It said, oh, thank you, God. Oh, speak it as if it's right there with you. And I'm like, oh, wow, God, thank you for financial abundance, dear God. Thank you for my situation. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for putting me through this time of my life. I'm speaking the thing as if it's right there, but I'm changing my word as if like, wow, financial abundance. Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much for that spouse that's around the corner. Thank you so much for the kids. Oh, if you're childbearing and you've been struggling, oh, I can't wait to meet my kid. Like, you're speaking of it from a different situation versus praying like, oh, woe is me, I don't have it, but you're changing that perspective. So our words are so powerful, and a lot of us are stuck in our situation because our words are bondage. So if we're literally praying from a place or a perspective of speaking your current situation, then it's going to continue to be your current situation because you're not speaking yourself out of it. But if you change your words and you change how you look at it, as if thinking in advance or saying thank you, then it changes that to like, it's there with you. It's already there with you. So our words are powerful. That's a thing that I've definitely picked up on in this space as well, for myself included. Like, I've changed. It's so often we'll say, and it'd be the most subtle things like, oh, I would, you're laughing like, oh, you're killing me. Oh, that just killed me. Like, you literally just said the word that killed you. Like, you gotta really be mindful of the words that you're using because you gotta change the whole mindset. And so now I'm constantly just trying to think of it. And my wife would tell you, I'm not a negative person, but like, I used to see the glass so empty all the time. Like, I always would go to like the worst of a situation, and she'll tell you now, like, I'm gonna get her on a show one day, but like, she's like, I speak from such a place of like positivity. I speak from such a place of like abundance of why not, like the future. So that's been great. And another thing, so this season, oh my goodness, this season. So God, I got a question, right? Have you ever like been in a situation, right? And you want things to change. It's a tough situation. You're like, God, please, like, get me out of this, like, fix it. And he has the ability to do it. Like, God can change your circumstance. Like, let's be honest, he created you out of dust. He created everything, the waters, what they say, the Pacific Ocean can fit like the whole earth, like, a million times or something. That's how big it is. So that's how big he is, and that's how small we are in perspective, right? And so when I come to him, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm going through this situation, I need it fixed or whatever. And he doesn't change it. He doesn't do it immediately on his timing, right? And it's so frustrating. But did you ever think about the fact that that's your blessing, is him not changing it for right now? Like, because he's not changing it at the moment that you want, you get upset, like, oh, why, God? But he's so sovereign, and he knows everything. He knows the beginning and end. He knows where we are now, and he knows the eternal life past it, right? And so he knows that if I'm asking for a specific thing right now, right, and I say, hey, like, fix it, and if he would just fix it, like, for example, let's say I'm for financial abundance situation, right? Financial lack, right? Let's say I'm in a place and I'm like, God, fix my financial situation. He knows that if he just fixes it right now, right? He could bring abundance of money into my life and I could easily take it, but not my character not be right, how I am in my relationships, how I am to other people. Who knows? You could be arrogant with it. You cannot help others with it. You can make money an idol. You can think that's a blessing. And so instead, because he knows the end and he knows who you will become, he'll delay it. And in that delay of the gratification of the thing that you're asking for is where the blessing of who you are or becoming is the most important. So it's like, although you think that the delay of what you're asking for is hard, because you're being held off of what you're trying to go for, in that moment, you're becoming more wiser. Oh, in that moment, let's be honest, I picked this book up for the first time in 3 years since I received it during the fast. Like, if I would have just been granted what I was asking for, I would have just did it. You know what I mean? I would have no reason to sit there and fast for 48 hours, depriving myself of food, having intimate conversation with God, doing praise and worship, like things that I don't do. Let me be honest. Like, can we be real here? Like, I'm not no like super Bible thumper type guy. Like, we can get into how I even got myself back into the church space anyway. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm holier than that. Nah, man, God working on me too. Like, I'm a piece of work myself, and I'm the first to admit that. And I think that's the people that God likes to use. He's creating your testimony. He's creating your story. Like, if he was to just give you the thing, it'd be too easy. But because he's holding you off, he's pruning you, he's getting you right, he's getting you ready to create a story or a testimony that can help the next person. So he's not going to just easily give it to you. So I had to literally learn, like, that waiting season is something you're going to have to wait for. It's not just going to be given, but I'm so thankful for it. And nothing good, nothing great that's just given to you is ever just worth it anyway. It's always better when you got to work a little bit for it anyway. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, and this season though, it's just been a lot of just relying on God, his dependency, taking myself out of it and understanding that he's the one who controls this narrative here. He's the one who is going to decide when things happen, when they don't. It's not on my own timing, but trusting the process and really enjoying like what I'm becoming in it. I didn't even think, I'm 24 hours in, I didn't think I can go without food. Like, I'm doing things that I'm discovering work, I'm discovering things, I'm having conversations, I'm listening to podcasts that are like moving me. Some of the things that I'm learning is just like, from the financial abundance tip, like, what I had to learn too was, so often it will be like, we have XYZ we got to pay for, right? We got these things coming in and we want to fix it, right? But if I'm coming to God, I'm just like, hey, I need you to fix this. I need XYZ, bring the money to fix this. I'm making money an idol. Money is an idol. I'm thinking that money is what's going to change my situation. And to be truthful, there's no dollar amount that'll truly satisfy you if you don't fix the inside of you. You can have more contentment at minimum wage than millions. If you don't fix how you are on the inside, there's no dollar amount that can change it. And what I had to learn was, it's not about making X to feel Y. It's like, money does not change my situation. God is what's going to change my situation, and he may use money, he may use an individual, he may use a circumstance as a vessel to changing it, but I got to understand where that change is coming from. It's not specifically going to be the money, and I don't want to idolize the money, but God might use the money as a vessel to change things like that. So I had to really interpret that in a different way as well too. And mind you, these are things that I'm downloading and I'm coming up with just when you're quiet, when you turn off social media, when you turn it down, when you just in the word, when you praying, you talking, you chilling, you dolo, bro, you really in there locked in type joint, like you really start like coming up with things. And so, yeah, it's been a great experience so far, man. So I'm gonna definitely keep checking in with it. But I just wanted to check in on day one for it. It's been great so far. Computer's closed. I'm not on it. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna stay locked in for this journey. I'm excited for these next few days. Pray for me though, because it's not easy. Turning down food. I'm not focused on the food part. Let me be clear. And people do it all the time. It's possible. It's a mental thing. It really is. It's like really like, can you control your flesh, bro? And that's in so many areas. You might have lust. You might be married. You want to do things. Like, you have to control. Your mind is so powerful. And if we could just break the cycle of letting our mind control, your mind should have control of your body. Don't let your body or urges have control over your mind. So that's what I'm learning in real time. So I'm not sitting here preaching to you saying, control your mind. Like, I'm literally saying like, hey, and if anyone else is struggling with it, put it in the comments. Like, let me know, give me some tips, whatever. But like, I'm literally real time going through it. Like, control your mind. You're good. You're not hungry, whatever. You're good. Like, you lock in on the word, feed yourself other places and go to sleep. But nah, so yeah, but that's where we at though. Just trusting the vibe, trusting the spirit though. So it's in a good space. I love it and happy to be here. But as always though, you know the motto. No matter what it is you're working on, make sure you continue working at your vision. And that's that. Peace.